Game Time Brian. Hey, Mark, is that the guy coming on? Hey, Mark, you can bring DFW and the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it won't matter. You haven't done dick in 30 years. The Pet Rock and the Chia Pet were more famous than Dallas in the last 25 years. Who are you kidding? The Chia Pet is more famous than the Cowboys in the last 30 years. The Chia Pet.
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind on this Wednesday, hump day. Yeah, it's hump day. It is hump day. I hope everybody had a good Taco Tuesday. I did just my lunchtime chat. Needed a down day. I needed a decompressed day. So I did not have tacos. Let me know if you had tacos yesterday. Hump day, Wednesday. Hump is in camel, people. Get your minds out of the gutter. Middle of the week. Get over the hump. Anyway, rise and grind, everybody. Rise and grind. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as. On the move, baby. On the move. On the move today. I think I'm going to go to the gym after work. Or at least that's the plan as of right now. Need to get back on that horse, Arturo Gomez. Yes, I'm talking to you, Arturo. I'm talking to you. Dustin Bosley and the boats and the hose. What's up, Dustin? How are you, bro? Chuck and Mark. Jerseys aren't out yet. Hopefully tomorrow. Stay tuned. The shipping department is on a delay. I am the shipping department. Well, the wife is, but she's been very, very, very busy. So, still no shirt orders. And if anybody has an issue with the site, let me know. Just shoot me an email at GameTimeBrian@gmail. I'm going to have to order my own just to see how it works. I guess I get an email, an alert of some sort. Somebody place a damn order. Guy's been crying for a merch shop. Buy something. But anyway, I'm just getting started with that. Just remember, you got to change the color of the shirt. Look at the logo, but then on the side, you can change the color. It won't give you the new picture with the new color, but listen, man. This isn't Rally House. It's Game Time Brian. It can be Rally House. But anyway, circling back, Vinny Hagen. Talked to Brad Harris yesterday, trying to help him out. He's feeling okay, though. Miss Brad being a part of the show, but I did tell him if it's better for him to sit in the background, but I hope that's not the case long term. People love Brad. We're a family in there for the most part. For the most part. Even Drew. Drew's been very nice. I think because the Eagles are losing, his trolling has went down just a little bit. I love you, Drew. But anyway, Dallas at Pittsburgh. I got a weird feeling. But before we get to the game itself, and we'll be talking about it all week. Today's Wednesday. I already put the stream up for tomorrow night. We'll stream tomorrow night's game. Bucks at Falcons. Falcons getting a lot of love early. Falcons getting a lot of love. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Falcons getting a lot of love. So, whatever, that's cool. A little Bijan action, a little Kirk Cousins prime time action, turning around that narrative this year. A good on Kirk Cousins with a wheel and a half, man. Kirk Cousins. But, Davante Adams, I know the narrative that Dallas doesn't normally get involved in this, but that's not true. What Dallas doesn't do is get involved in free agency where people are bidding. Dallas has a gluttony of picks, right? It's been reported, as I retweeted on Twitter, otherwise known as X. Sorry, Elon. X. It's X, baby. It's X. Elon, accept my friend request. Come on now, bro. SpaceX. Anyway. No, I didn't send him a friend request, but just being fun. An unnamed NFC team said, yeah, they're not doing a second round pick, but they're interested. Wow, who the hell would that sound like? Who would that sound like? Davante Adams. Yeah, we want him. We ain't giving you a 2. I don't think it would have to be a 2. I think if you threw in a player, and I don't know, a 4 maybe, if it's a good enough player. Dallas has plenty of picks, but I would give up a 3 and a player. That's what I would give up, because you got to turn around. Davante's 32 years old, or he'll be 32 in December. So you're basically going to have him for this year and all of next year, and then that's probably it. Unless you redo his deal, and maybe you get a 3rd year out of him. But he's coming towards the end, people. He's coming towards the end. That's how it works in the NFL. Show me the last 35-year-old wide receiver that balled out. So keep that in mind. Do not give up a second. Hold out. I heard some trade. Josina Anderson said Trey Lance and a 3rd round pick. Would you do it? Now, let me know first what you would give. Just keep in mind, you would have to redo the deal. And if you redid the deal, you could get another year out of him. As it stands now, the contract, you couldn't afford it after this year. So you'd have the rest of this year, all of next year. You cut him, you take about a $7.7 million cap hit the following year. You're free and clear. But why would you give up a high draft pick? Keep in mind, Cleveland gave up a 5 for Amari Cooper. So I think the starting point is a 2nd. That's not what anybody's going to give up for Davante Adams. I did hear the 49ers. Now, Davante's out, I believe, 4 weeks with a hamstring. Just keep that in mind also. We're talking hamstring injury. So they would send Ayuk. Hey, I think that's a downgrade. I think in the short term, it might be an upgrade. I think Brandon Ayuk is probably close to Davante, but has a bigger upside. Davante's upside is what it is. He's a beast, but he'll be 32 in December. Father Time doesn't lose, people. And I'm stuck in traffic. Wow, Oklahoma tags. There you go. OU. There you go, my man. I want to say happy birthday to my brother-in-law, John, who lives in Oklahoma. John, happy birthday, bro. I'll send you a, I don't know if I have your number. I might, but I'll send it on Facebook. Happy birthday, John, if you're watching my videos. I'll know if you're watching. I'll know. All right, John, I'll know because it's Premier Trailer Leasing. So when I talk to you later, I'll ask you a little homework. What's the name of the trailer company? How's that? Got him. But anyway, Davante Adams. To me, Jets are an obvious landing spot. Don't forget about Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh may overpay. There would be a team who's close, needs help on the outside to go along with Pickens. That could be. So I'm figuring Jets, Pittsburgh. Chiefs ain't going to get Davante. I don't think. They could, but I don't think so. They don't want to pay that for a guy that age. They may go lesser with Amari Cooper, who I don't think Dallas is in on Amari. I think those bridges are burned when Amari didn't get the jab and wasn't a team guy and all this BS, whatever. That's in the past, people. We're not talking about that. But put it in the comments who you think. I'm thinking Washington Commanders are at the top of the list. Think about that. Scary Terry and Davante Adams. That might be just enough to win that division this year. Yeah, League Commander, I'm talking to you. When are you going to be a channel member? All I do for you. But, I'm figuring if I had to choose, my top 4 would be my top 5 teams in on Davante Adams. Commanders, Jets. Commanders 1, Jets 2. Steelers 3. 49ers 4. Dallas 5. Sorry, but that's my list. I wish it was better. Here's my rationale, everybody, for Dallas going out and getting Davante. At some point, you got to decide whether you're in or you're out on winning. Okay? Are you in or are you out on winning? Problem is, they may be out of it by the time Davante's healthy if they can't go into Pittsburgh this week and win, or at home against Detroit, which I think is going to be harder. I think this week is your opportunity to get a W, but I'm not too confident. But you're either in or you're out. Your defense is suffering because of injury. No excuse, right? Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody cares. That's what I was telling my Eagle fans. Nobody cares. It'll be like, yeah, that sucks. But they're all, Eagles media is throwing Jalen under the bus. He's regressed. He's got the most turnovers. Wow, it's weird. We heard that Jalen Hurts set a preseason record for throws without an interception. Well, that went by the wayside quick. That just goes to show you, preseason don't mean shit other than getting ready for the season. Don't look at stats, because stats lie in this case. But that's not what I'm talking about today. Nobody cares about your injuries. Nobody cares that we're beat the hell up on the defensive side of the ball. Nobody cares. We've lost our top 3 defensive ends, and our rotational guys moved on. We've lost 5 defensive ends. We're going with Manny, Mo, and Jack on the outside. Or the Three Stooges, whoever you want to name. Or the Chipmunks. I don't know what KJ Henry's going to do. No clue. You give me Golston. Give me Lawson. Let's ride. Let's go. But, go out and score me 35, 40 points a game. That's what you do. Go out and score a lot of points a game. That'll help your defense. It's one or the other. At this point, we're out D-Law at least 4 weeks. It's going to be longer, people. Trust me, it's going to be longer. I'll be shocked if he's back in 5 games from now. It's not happening. They're going to be ultra careful. That's what's going to happen. And I think Micah, you won't see, like I've been saying, he'll come back for the 49er game. He won't be 100%. He'll be on a pitch count. I hope he's a fast healer. High ankle sprains are sometimes worse. Now, this is supposedly not as bad, but who the hell knows? We're getting told all kinds of crap. So, go out and give me an offensive weapon on the outside to help CD. That would make that offense really potent. Good job. Who you going to double now if you give me Davante Adams? That would be the way to go. Now, again, they're going to waste yet another year. Zach Martin will retire. And Zach Martin's not playing at his normal level. So, I want everybody to understand that. But that's for another day. What are we doing here? You got to pick how you can fix the team. There ain't no big stud defensive ends you can go out and get right now. There's a wide receiver on the market, although he's out for a few weeks. Go get him. You want to win? Go get him. Show your fans. You want to turn everybody around? Even though that may not be enough. But, again, that's not the point. Yeah, perception is reality. What is enough? Nobody knows. You know what enough is? When you get to the end of the year and a team is playing hot. If I was a Minnesota Viking fan, I would be scared as hell. Because look at the last few years. Teams that start off hot don't end up hot. Okay? Who's going to get hot? The Eagles? Dallas? What NFC team is going to get hot that we're not really thinking about. Everybody's talking Minnesota, Washington. Niners may get hot when they get healthy. We told you about the Super Bowl hangover, the teams that lose the Super Bowl. We told you about that. And people say, wow, they're very talented. It has nothing to do with talent. It's how the stars align. It's karma. It's everything. Things happen to teams who, go to a Super Bowl and lose. Injuries. Shit, Christian McCaffrey may not play this year the way it's looking. It's crazy. That's why I think Niners may be in on Davante. They really may be in on Davante Adams. But, again, I didn't talk much about the actual game, but I will talk. We'll wrap it up with Dallas and Steelers. We're going to break this game down as the week gets closer. We're already at hump day. Sunday night. Be there. Yet another primetime game for the boys. Lions are going to play us coming off a bye week. Well rested. We're losing that Lions game, people. So if you want to win a game, it's this week. If not, then we're going to be 2-4, looking at 2-5. 2-5 in a way that nobody would have really realized, because we'd be 2-5 with injuries mounted up that nobody cares about. But be that as it may, we can't worry about that. We need to go score some points. And as the week goes on, we'll break down the game. But let me know. Yes on Davante, no on Davante. My thing is, do you want to win? You're not going to fix your defense right now. When the guys come back, it's hot and cold right now. The defense has been hot and cold. So we don't really know about the defense or what's sustainable. But go get me some points. Dallas has the type of defense that likes to play from in front. Let's go do it. But all right, everybody, I'm here. Let me take my pills real quick. Pills are good. Pills are good. All right, everybody. Don't forget, probably 3 o'clock today, 2:30, 3 o'clock, live from the mail truck lunchtime chat. Please come hang out with me. Late.